Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eduardo Luna. You can just call me Edward, and I'm here with.
Chema Garza.
And we are back. This is the return of the FBA.
Film Buffs Anonymous, where no film will
Is
be safe.
is ever safe.
Ever safe.
That you messed that up, man. We had that time perfectly.
I'm pretty sure it's always been. It will never be. Oh, sorry. Fuck.
Fair enough. Okay, guys, we've been out for the past couple weeks for various reasons. We had school, we had family, we had
Finals.
fuck finals.
The fuck finals. Well, we're both here. We're both alive, which means that
We survived.
we survived, and immigration hasn't come to kick me out of the country, which means that I did well in my finals.
Oh wow, you got kind of dark there. All right.
You know me.
I thought we were saying that for later. All right, let's see. Okay, where do we begin here?
What are we getting? Ruben is not here right now because of reasons.
Yeah, various reasons.
Various reasons. But we are here, and here we are with the news for the week. First of all, the big news, which was the thing that no one expected to be such a good movie, Mad Max, Fury Road.
Man, it was shocking.
It was. I did not expect that at all. Look, I haven't seen the original ones. I'll be honest. I haven't.
Me neither.
I haven't. I remember my parents talking a lot about them, but they saw this new one, and I actually saw it with them, and dude, like, they told me that the original ones are shit compared to this one.
Really?
Honest to God, and I don't know. Maybe it's because of the new hate that we all have towards
Remakes?
I was gonna say, what the fuck was this guy's name?
Tom Hardy?
No, who hates Tom Hardy?
George
No one.
Miller?
No, the original actor.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's because we now all love Tom Hardy. Maybe because of different reasons. But honestly, this was such a great action adventure film with awesome effects that also balanced out a good story.
It was shockingly emotional.
Yeah, it
It was shockingly emotional.
Shockingly emotional. Charlize Theron was incredible. Like, yeah, I thought she was better than Tom Hardy. I honestly thought more of her than of Tom Hardy during watching the movie.
Wait, here's an interesting thing though. People have brought up that the movie shouldn't be called Mad Max. It should be called Furiosa.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, she had way more lines than Tom Hardy did.
Yeah.
And I'd argue maybe even screen time.
Yeah, and with good reason. I mean, she was honestly just more awesome character, more her story and everything, like it all wrapped up really coolly, and well, I loved it. I love the performance and I love her.
You know, I like that all 5 girls that she was rescuing actually had something to do. None of them was a dipshit damsel in distress. They all had a mission. Like, one had the seeds, one had Nux, one was pregnant and got ran over. Another one got beat down. I mean, they all had several different things to get done.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. So,
Mic check.
Yeah. Sorry. Mic check. All right. So we loved it.
We loved it. Yeah.
Short review. Just
Awesome.
If you haven't seen it, seriously, it's definitely one of the highlights of the summer, and hell, I would call it one of the highlights of the year.
You know, honestly, I've seen it twice already, and it was just as good the second time around.
Yeah.
So that should say something. Although, here's one last point I want to bring up about the film.
Yeah.
Can it be argued? One, there have been a lot of arguments that it's a feminist film.
Yeah.
Because the females are actually, like, fighting back in this one.
Yeah.
Can it be argued that this film may have been, you know, scripted with the female lead as the title character, and then they said, wait a second, we can't sell this with a female lead, so let's make the guy Mad Max and call it a film. Do you think that's possible?
Here's the thing: the movie started as a Mad Max remake,
Yeah.
maybe not a remake, maybe I don't know if it's a remake or a reboot. I honestly think it's more of a reboot. And the great thing about reboots is that you can tell the story again and change it as much as you want, as long as you keep the spirit of the story alive. And I think the spirit landed on how batshit insane it is, and adding feminist themes or a more feminist thing, it's good. It's good because it shows a franchise being able to
Carry itself.
carry itself and evolve with our times, and I think it's great. So did they have that in mind? Probably not, but But it happened, and I'm happy for it. So.
But I mean, it's like it seems to me though, like the whole Mad Max thing. Tom Hardy, I love the guy. He's a great actor. I like him. This is gonna go down as one of his top 10 performances. This is gonna go up there with Bane and
Locke
and John Locke. Definitely.
I saw Locke. You told someone watched Locke and damn, 2 hours in a car and yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that Locke was filmed in real time. The only time they ever stopped was to reload the cameras because they needed more. The film ran out. That was the only time they ever stopped. It was to reload the cameras.
So they filmed it all in one night.
Yes.
Damn.
From what I read, yes, they filmed the whole thing in one night. But he wasn't driving. He was on the bed of a car.
Oh, okay.
Like all the B-roll of him driving, that was filmed separate. So the filming took like a week, just because they had to film him like driving around in a car.
Okay, makes sense.
But yeah, it was all filmed. All the voice stuff was filmed in one night, and the actors were actually there with the phone, passing it on to each other when he was tacking on conversation.
Well, excellent. I think Tom Hardy's. I don't know what this guy does, but he somehow manages to carry movies, but like in a different way. Like the guy that you see as Bane is not the same guy that you see in Locke, and the guy that you see in Locke is not the same guy that you see in Mad Max.
I was gonna say, wait, I made a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
A lot of Bane jokes in Mad Max. like when the spoiler alert, when the trailer is down and the screen goes blue, you know, and when they're stuck in the mud, he's like, I'm gonna go take care of this, and he takes the gas can and stuff.
Yeah. Wait. Pass me that cup.
Oh, sure.
Keep going.
Okay. So when that happens, I end up looking at my cousin who I went with, and I say this, I'm like, when the lady says, what if he doesn't come back? And he says, you know, go without me or whatever.
Yeah.
I put my hand and I do this. They think the dark is their friend. I was born in it. I didn't see the light till I was already a man, and until then it was nothing but blinding. And right when it said blinding, somehow it timed perfectly, the explosion happened. I was like, yes, it was perfectly timed. Like, yes.
Oh, God.
It can be argued. Oh, and when he fought the son of the main guy, I remember thinking, Bane? Batman? Bah! You won again, bitch. Okay.
Oh, God.
That was
seriously, if you haven't seen Mad Max, just
go watch it.
Go watch it. Seriously, you will not regret it. Go watch it and watch it again. I would watch it again. Seriously.
Honestly, I would say watch this maybe even before the Avengers. Like in an order of films that should be watched, I'd argue the only reason the Avengers has so much hype is because of all the films behind it.
Yeah.
Mad Max had nothing to stand on, and it's a rated R film.
Yeah. So,
and it's amazing. So go watch it.
You know what the best part was?
What?
The guy playing playing guitar.
Oh no! I liked how witness. You know when it's in the face. It was just so awesome. Like when Immortal Joe just tells him, "I will personally escort you to the gates of Valhalla, shiny and chrome." I'm just like, are you kidding me? This is the kind of, but you kind of understand this is where their mentality is coming from.
Yeah,
it's a great movie, man.
It's a great movie that's set in its own world,
and it does it so well.
Yeah, because you can make like movies in in a futuristic sense or something. There's still something of our world right now there. And Mad Max is so grounded in its own world that it works perfectly. You actually forget that you're watching a movie.
Yeah. I mean, to me, end of the world films always tend to be too bleak and too like, no hope. This film did a pretty good job, and they built a pretty good protagonist with Furiosa. So, props to them. Go watch it.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go to the next topic. I have it right here.
Oh, okay. Marvel screen test.
Marvel screen test for Spider-Man. We are probably gonna get the casting of Spider-Man probably in a couple weeks. That's already been confirmed, because they need to start right now if they want him at least to appear in Civil War. So the actors who are on the list are Tom Holland, who was one of the kids from The Impossible. Have Asa Butterfield, who is the fan favorite who's a kid from Ender's Game. You got Judah Lewis, who's in the upcoming film Demolition. Charlie Rowe from Red Band Society, Matthew Lins from Boardwalk Empire, and Nat Wolff from Fault in Our Stars and Paper Towns. So, I know who most of these kids are, but I know them from like just one thing.
Yeah.
Like the kid from The Impossible, I know him from The Impossible, and I know it's one of the two kids, but I don't remember which one. And Asa Butterfield, I haven't seen Ender's Game, but I know he's the kid from the kid in the striped pajamas.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and he's gonna be the main character in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, which is a book that I really like, and Tim Burton is gonna direct the movie.
Ugh, that's.
Look, Tim Burton has made his shit bumps in the past few years, but I think this is a movie that could bring him back.
That's what they always say. That's what they say about Alice in. I'm sorry.
Look, I hate Alice in Wonderland since the minute I saw the trailer. I hated it.
How the fuck did it break $1 billion?
How the fuck did it win an Oscar? We already had this conversation.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah,
oh, that's right. Tim Burton with Dumbo. Tim Burton with Dumbo.
A little throwback that we got here, and I didn't see Big Eyes. Did you see Big Eyes?
No, although I heard good things about it. That's actually kind of shocked me. I heard good things.
Yeah.
Although he had some serious pedigree actors to work with here.
Yeah. Paramount for Peculiar Children. Have you heard of this?
No. Educate me and the fans.
Okay, I read the book.
Fan.
I read the book. It was written by Ransom Riggs, and the book is this narrative. And it's a story about this kid, this 16-year-old kid whose grandfather dies, and his grandfather used to tell him these bedtime stories about these really strange kids who lived in an island, and like one kid was invisible, and one child could control fire, and they were all very like peculiar, like the title says, and well. The kid, his name is Jacob. He used to hear the stories from his grandfather, and then one day, while he's older, he goes through that phase where we're like, that's fake. Like all the stories are fakes. And his grandfather shows him these pictures, and all the photos of those kids, and he starts to kind of believe it, but at the same time, he thinks, oh, maybe they're fake. Sorry, and so he grows up, and the cool thing is that when you're reading the book, you actually get to see those pictures, and the pictures, they're real. They're pictures that the author found like around the world in his travels, and he decided to write a story around them.
I see.
So the story, I don't have the book with me right now, but yeah, the pictures are really creepy. So they build up to the story. So the story starts when his grandfather dies, and he gets a letter that was saved from. It was written by the woman who ran the house where the peculiar kids lived in, and it said that, oh, Jacob, you need to come to the house. So he goes and he finds the house, and he finds that the children are real, and they're stuck in a time loop, like he gets to see them, but they relive the same day every single day.
Oh, okay, I get it.
And so he can see them, but he goes, and when the day ends, the day just starts again. And it's saying more would be spoiling it, but it's a fantastic book. It's a great story, and Tim Burton. If he pulls on something like he did with Ed Wood, have you seen Ed Wood?
Yeah, Ed Wood?
Yeah, the movie about the.
Oh, I've seen parts of it. Yes.
Okay,
the few parts I have seen, though, it looked amazing.
Yeah, that's personally my favorite movie that he has done, and if he could pull like some serious chops from there, I think it will be great, because this book is already creepy as it is, and we haven't got a trailer, we haven't got a poster, we have nothing. We just have that Asa Butterfield is gonna play Jacob. Evergreen is gonna play the Mrs. Peregrine, who's the owner of the house.
Evergreen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just go see it for her.
Yeah, and I got kind of a topic, but that's another movie that I'm really excited about. So Asa Butterfield, he's gonna play that. Judah Lewis, I don't know about this Demolition movie. I just know that he's gonna be in it, and he's a candidate. Charlie Rowe, who was in the TV series Red Van Society, I saw just one episode, and he was okay. Matthew Lintz, who's in Boardwalk Empire. I've never seen Boardwalk Empire. And Nat Wolff, who's from Fault in Our Stars and Paper Towns. He's my favorite one out of the people on this list, honestly.
Have you ever seen Ender's Game?
No.
It's not a very good film, but the acting from that kid is good, so I'm pulling for him.
Really?
No offense to Fault in Our Stars. No offense to any of them. It's just, I don't know. I kind of want them to go young, and he's a good height for a young kid. I think he can pull it off.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that will this Spider-Man be like high school Spider-Man? Or
I'm thinking high school Spider-Man, because if we didn't... Okay, the Battle of New York took place in New York. Now, Marvel is a real stickler for sticking with what happened in the story.
Yeah.
Which means there's no way Peter Parker could have been Spider-Man at the time of the Battle of New York. Oh, yeah, okay. So, Marvel likes to stay where they're at. They like to stand behind their films.
Yeah.
So, that being said, with the Battle of New York... There's no way that they can say Spider-Man, he can't be in his like early 20s, late teens. Yeah. He's got to be a teenage kid.
Yeah.
So I would say, honestly, for the sake of the timing and the way everything went down in New York, he's going to have to be a young kid. So I see Ender's Game. going on.
You see, I've seen some pictures of the kid, and I remember seeing him like in a couple movies as well. But I think he convinces me, and so far he's the favorite from Marvel. So I say if he can, I say if he's in that list, it's because he can definitely he can pull it off.
He can act.
He can act definitely. So it's just we just gonna have to wait to see what they see. But if he gets confirmed, I'm cool with it.
Props to him. Props to the kid.
Props to the kid. Plus, the good thing is that this kid, I think he's 16 or something.
He what?
I think this kid is like 16 or 17 or something.
Yeah, he's true to age.
Yeah. So the cool thing would be that they can sign him for 10 years.
I hope he's the same.
And he'll probably not look the same, but definitely like.
Holy crap!
Can you imagine 10 years of playing Spider-Man?
Well, no, dude, oh my God, they might be putting everything on this kid's shoulders if you think about it, because eventually their superheroes are gonna run out. Eventually, Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, and Thor are gonna retire.
Yeah, but also consider all the ones that are coming in.
Exactly, they need a leader.
Yeah.
And this kid, Spider-Man, can lead it.
Hey, I say, if you were offered the opportunity, would you not take it?
I would take it, but I would take it with a grain of salt, because if anything fails, it's on this kid's ass.
Yeah, well,
like this, and we're talking career-defining fame in such a way that Mark Hamill,
yeah,
he can never walk away from Luke Skywalker.
Never.
It destroyed his career. Kid, do you want this? His only big role was playing Joker, a voice acting role. Yeah. Kid, really think about this. If you sign on, you're risking being career defined as only one character.
Well, consider this. Is it really that much of a bad thing?
Oh.
I mean, consider this. You can be Mark Hamill. You can have two of the most iconic characters of all time under your belt, and also be able to like do whatever the fuck you want. Like, did you see him in Kingsman?
Oh, that's right. He was in Kingsman. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, and I mean, having two characters that everyone loves. Tell me who doesn't fucking love the Joker, and tell me who doesn't doesn't love Luke. But people who collect skulks, like Star Wars, obviously, and like he's free to do whatever he wants. Now you can be like Harrison Ford, and play a shitload of characters to your entire life, and still be respected and be like loved. But at the end of the day, you're coming back to Star Wars.
Yeah, but do you want that though? I would think most actors like Russell Crowe, he doesn't have a signature role. He has his roles. Yeah. Tom Hanks doesn't have a signature role. He's played several.
Exactly.
So I mean, I guess to your argument, I guess you're right. It depends the kind of actor you want to be.
Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't want to be known for one part my entire career, but then again, it's Spider-Man. You're leading the Marvel universe.
Honestly, if you want to remember, do you want to remember a Spider-Man or I don't know, some like Aquaman?
Well, also if you think about it though, imagine how cheap they're gonna get him. They're gonna get him for cheap to play Spider-Man, and it's not gonna be for years that he's gonna be able to ask for a big contract.
Oh, he can always just
what's he gonna say?
Thread Marvel. I don't know.
Oh no! What's he gonna say? I was in Ender's Game. We're still gonna pay you cheap.
That's right. It's like every time I see that Logan Lerman is attached to everything, they say, "Oh, Logan Lerman from the Percy Jackson movies." Do you want to introduce him with the worst book to movie adaptation of all time?
Whoa!
Honest to God, I love the books. And I consider those movies an insult. And I like Logan Lerman. I think he's a fine actor in every movie that he's in. But those movies, he's a good actor. It's just that the script doesn't work. And
I can't argue with you because God.
What?
I understand why Percy Jackson sucked.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure there have been worse book to movie adaptations.
Like what?
Off the top of my head?
Off the top of your head, give it.
Superman Returns. That's technically a book to film.
It's a comic book to movie adaptation.
Shh.
All right.
It doesn't count.
All right.
It counts.
All right.
The Hobbit.
I think The Hobbit has.
I say something positive about The Hobbit. I will stab you in your throat right now.
They have some interesting effects sometimes.
All right. Give me a second. I'm gonna get a pretzel. All right. Next piece of news. Okay, wait. So did we pick Marvel? I think we picked our Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I think Asa Butterfield is the fan favorite and is obviously the one that's gonna end up. I personally would love to see Nat Wolff in the role because he's young. He's like 18 or something. So it's not that much of a difference between him and Butterfield, but I think he has the humor to carry Spider-Man, and also he has the body to be Spider-Man. this Butterfield kid, he looks like a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna go into the marble factory. They're gonna get him jacked, obviously.
Marble factory.
Obviously, like.
Pretty sure they have a team of trainers that they send out.
Like, what do they say on that water that that they just. What the fuck happened to them? Like,
well,
seriously.
Dude, well, did you hear about Chris? Did you hear what they said about Chris Pine? They told Chris Pine, "We don't care. You can be fat if you want."
Chris Pratt.
Like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
You can be fat if you want. You're gonna be in the Guardians of the Galaxy, and Chris Pratt.
Because
said,
he pulled that character so well. Yeah.
Yeah, but he said, "No, I'm not gonna be the fat Chris."
Yeah. No. And all right. So
Disney.
Disney cancels Tron 3. Are we surprised? No. Next.
Well, I kind of want to see Tron 3.
You really?
Tron 2 was interesting, although it lacked heavily in character development with all the effects. I would love to have seen where they could have gone. And much like Mad Max, they built a pretty good world with what they had.
The effects were really cool. I have to admit that, and the performances were also pretty good, especially Bridges.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do we need a Tron 3?
Do we need a Tron 3? No, we want a Tron 3. Did we need Jurassic Park 4? No, we wanted it. Did we need Spider-Man versus Batman? No, god damn it, but we wanted it and it fucking happened.
Spider-Man versus Batman.
I'm sorry. Well, I would want to see Spider-Man versus Batman.
That would be kind of cool.
Batman would beat the shit out of that kid, but that'd be awesome to watch.
You were in such a hype. You were like, yeah, Spider-Man versus Batman, and we fucking got it. Yeah, sure we got it.
I mean, Superman versus Batman, but Spider-Man versus Batman. I think that'd break record. I would want to see that film.
It would be more of a short film, don't you think? Because as much as I like Spider-Man, you got no chance, kid. Honestly.
Well, they did a death battle with it, and apparently Batman is supposed to lose, but
nah.
He's the goddamn Batman.
He's Dark Knight, motherfucker. You ain't gonna no.
If he can snap the neck of Captain America, I'm pretty sure he could snap the neck of any little bug.
Honestly. All right.
Next news.
The studio Paramount and producer Mary Parent wants to make a live-action Beyblade film for 2017.
No.
That's all I got. No. Anime-based films.
Never.
They are hit or miss.
Name some hits.
Death Note. And Death Note 2.
Name an American made.
Oh. No.
Exactly.
No.
I think the only notable one was Dragon Ball Evolution, and good God, what an abortion.
What a horrible thing. The thing about Beyblade is that the story is not that deep, or I'm gonna say good, or interesting.
It's just made to sell a product. The anime was not good.
It's made to sell a product, but even if you are made to sell a product, you can make an interesting story. Digimon was just a product to sell. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was just a product to sell, and they managed to make an interesting or at least funny narrative with those products. Beyblade had a story that I watched it as a kid. It hooked me up.
It was great.
I played it. I had the damn things. I cried when I lost them in tournaments. So
what the fuck? What kind of child did you have, man? I kept mine no matter what. The fuck, you guys play for keeps.
Mexico was a wild place, man.
Dude, it's Mexico. Just take your gun with you.
We don't want to give a bad stereotype here at the Film Ops Anonymous. The point is that
we live by Mexico, man. We are Mexican. We can say these things.
All right.
Just take your guns with you to school.
Awesome. Okay, so the thing is that a live action Beyblade, if they manage to make this is the same studio that made the Transformers movies.
No, and Battleship. Oh fuck no.
Okay, one of two things: either 90% will suck, or there's a 10% possibility that they make this a completely what's the word? No, batshit insane movie that can be at least bad and enjoyably bad.
Like a Transformers movie.
Enjoyably
bad.
Enjoyably bad. Oh, I forgot to say one thing. When we were talking about Mad Max, coming out of the theater, the only thing in my head was Michael Bay wishes he could make a movie like this.
Yes.
Michael Bay fucking wishes he could make a movie like this. If you want to judge Mad Max with something, just take that. Michael Bay fucking wishes he could make a movie like this. That's all I have to say about Mad Max.
You know, I once read a quote about John. I think it was John Wick.
Yeah.
I read a review, and the review said, "This is the movie that Michael Bay has been trying to make for his entire career."
Yeah.
John Wick, like that good of a movie with that kind of emotion, but with that kind of action.
Yeah.
And as far as Beyblade goes, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I will accept a Beyblade movie after they give me a good Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
Do you want a live action good Yu-Gi-Oh movie?
You know, it'd be like watching a live.
Picture the hair.
No, that's not what I'm thinking about. Here's what I'm thinking about. I want to see a live action Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon beat the shit out of each other. That's what I'm gonna pay money for. I'm not gonna go. It's like a Godzilla movie. You don't go watch Bryan Cranston or Aaron Taylor. No, you go to watch Giant
Monster. Godzilla, exactly.
Yeah, fuck yeah! So if they make a Godzilla movie, I'd go watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, if they made a Yu-Gi-Oh movie, I'd go watch it.
Yeah, I mean, and watching a Beyblade movie, I feel like if I started watching the show again, I couldn't go through with it. I think I stomached it as a kid because of the good scenes when
The monsters would go at it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it would be really complicated to bring that world to life, and the characters. I mean, if I think about them now, they were kind of annoying. Sometimes, most of the time, and making a movie like this, it would be a big risk. It would be a huge fucking risk because this has flop written all over it. Because picture, you can make a movie about Death Note. You can make a movie about Dragon Ball. You can make a movie about fucking Attack on Titan. Great fucking animes. But Beyblade, no, I can't see a movie like this succeeding.
You just made me remember something. I just started watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood today.
Yeah.
I watched the original anime.
Yeah.
But I didn't finish it all the way. I just started watching Brotherhood. I'm already on episode like 7.
Yeah.
They need to make a Full Metal Alchemist good movie. I want that. I need that.
Like an anime or a live action movie?
Live action.
I could
A live action Full Metal Alchemist could succeed.
Yeah.
Make Full Metal Alchemist and Yu-Gi-Oh live action, and then we can talk Beyblade. But do those first two.
Yeah, make the good ones first, and then just one thing. I went to Omnicon like what was it like? It was in 2012, if I'm not wrong. I went here at the McAllen Convention Center, and Vic Mañana was one of the guests. He's the voice of Edward Elric, and he's a great guy. He gave a really cool presentation, and he showed this little movie that he made that he only shows at conventions. It's not online. He only shows it at conventions. It's called Full Metal Fantasy, and it's basically him just lying on his couch, and there's like a knock on the door, and he opens it, and it's the little pocket watch that Ed carries all the time, and every character comes to life, and it's played by the voice actors, and they're all following him. And it's funny as hell because you actually get to see his voice actor dressed as Edward, and he's talking as him, and it's so fucking funny. And then and then it ends, and it's just like him lying on his couch, like, oh, it was all a dream, but it wasn't. And it was such a great, just little short film, and you can find it online. I tried, and
What's his name?
it's called Full Metal Fantasy. And believe me, I've tried looking for it online. You will not find it. It's so if you have a chance to see this guy just talking at a con, do it because it is just great.
Her?
No, that's
At Edward Eric? Oh wait, you mean Alphonse, the voice actor of Alphonse?
no.
Eric?
I mean Edward.
Yeah,
That's the voice actor in Japan.
Oh, okay.
I meant the American. His name is Vic. His name is Vic Mañana.
Vic Mañana?
Yeah, Vic Mañana. He also made a remake of Star Trek where he played Captain Kirk.
Oh, him. Oh, no, I couldn't see him. I couldn't see it.
Oh.
Him is Full Metal Alchemist. But anyway, okay.
Yeah, he is.
So Beyblade, don't do it.
Beyblade, nope. Thank you, but no thank you.
Okay, now we're moving on to one of the heavyweight champs of any kind of film division in the world. Harry Potter.
Good old freaking Harry Potter. This is actually the thing that brought us together.
And that's true. Harry Potter. Harry Potter is legitimately...
The reason why this podcast exists. Could be.
Thanks, Harry.
Thanks, good old JK. So they're making Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And it's been rumored for a while who would play Newt Scamander. Turns out, who was this guy? But names that were circling out were Benedict Cumberbatch, Matt Smith, but in the end, Aladdin and Eddie Redmayne. Ed Raymond, who just won an Oscar for Best Actor in Theory of Everything, he's been cast as Newt Scamander. I like this choice. The good thing about this movie is that we have no idea what they're about, so I think I think it'll be really cool. The fact that J.K. Rowling is actually writing them, it looks incredible. So I'm really excited for this movie. Mostly because I have no idea what's it about, and mostly because I just know that it's Harry Potter, and I need me some Harry Potter. What do you think? Not a fan of Redmayne? Alright.
Here's my issue. One, he stole the Oscar from Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, but hey, that performance was great. You can't deny that. I preferred Birdman as well, but at least it went to him and not fucking Bradley Cooper for that fucking American Sniper movie.
By the way, I saw American Sniper. It was good. It was an Oscar good. I finally saw it. It was good, but I think that was more like a patriotic thing.
Here's the thing. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Every nomination that American Sniper got, Nightcrawler should have gotten it.
Oh, but Nightcrawler wasn't an American hero, so they didn't get it.
It could be if we actually gave a shit, but anyway, not American, so can't really judge that.
Well, we love our guns and we love our snipers, but but in America, we're honest, and let's be honest here. American Sniper was great. No. It was good, but it wasn't better than Nightcrawler. It was not.
All right. So the point is that Ed Redmayne, we were on that.
Wait a second. We're gonna mention. Oh, yeah. Here's my issue. In the Theory of Everything, about 70% of his acting was him in a chair with a weird voice, with a weird look in his face.
Yeah.
I have a severe issue with that because that is not difficult. That is not difficult to do this.
Well, doing that for hours and hours. Are you gonna do it? This is so offensive. If you could see this is, oh my god, this is so offensive. It's worse than that South Park. This is worse than.
I will do the rest of the podcast like this.
This is worse than that South Park episode where Cartman pretended to be stupid to participate in this. Oh my god.
I'm gonna do this.
Please don't stop. This is so offensive. Oh my god, stop. I will pay you to stop.
How much?
I will pay you -$0, which is what I currently have on my credit card. Please stop.
No.
Please stop. I will kick you.
No.
Oh my fucking god. All right, well.
Fine, I'll stop.
All right. Let's see.
I'm not gonna stop.
Just flicked me off. All right. All right. Call it hard. Call it whatever. I still think it's a very good performance, but that's not the point. The point is that he can act. I made fun of him when he was in Les Mis. Yes, and Jupiter Ascending is just horrible. But
Jupiter Ascending is.
Please stop doing that! Oh my god!
No. Jupiter Ascending is the diarrhea from the directors of The Matrix. That's all I have to say about.
They made it.
Yeah, it came
the Wachowskis.
But yeah, it was the Wachowski siblings now because one of them is now a transgender woman.
Yeah.
Which, if you guys want to make it more fucking complicated, thanks a lot. You gave us bullet time, but fuck you. You also messed up the Matrix. God damn it.
This is going way too deep. All right.
Which, by the way, I just real quick mention, how the fuck is 50 Shades of Grey the third highest grossing film of the year?
How the fuck is Furious 7 the highest grossing film of the year? And why is...
Because Paul Walker, that's why.
Oh, I finally saw it.
Oh, you saw it? What'd you think?
It was okay. It was...
it was okay.
It was okay. It was a fun movie to see.
It does not deserve the number 4 spot.
We talked about this on the last episode, I believe. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. The Avengers is going to pass Harry Potter.
I hope not. Oh my god, they're like 40 million in... They're
only 20 million away. They're
20 million away from Harry Potter. Please don't. Please fucking don't. Oh. I like the Age of Ultron and everything, but please let Harry still be there. Please.
Keep him in the top 5, you assholes.
Yeah,
he deserves to be in the top 3.
He deserves to be in the top 1. All right.
We now have 21 films that have made $1 billion. That's way too many.
That's way too many, and Hobbit doesn't deserve to be there. Alice in Wonderland, Star Wars Episode 1 doesn't fucking deserve that. Pirates of the Caribbean 3 doesn't deserve that too. Yes. Transformers: Age of Extinction doesn't fucking deserve that.
The Lord of the Rings, I would argue Lord of the Rings does not.
Okay, yeah. And
Skyfall?
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3 deserves that spot.
It deserves to be around there.
Frozen does not deserve that spot.
Frozen totally deserves that spot.
No, I saw Frozen. I saw it. I legitimately saw.
And honestly,
nah.
Honestly,
Nah.
there wasn't a single thing that you liked about the movie.
No, I'm not saying there's not a single thing I didn't like about the movie. I'm saying the movie's overhyped.
You felt I feel like maybe overhype can kill a movie because when a movie's overhyped, you tend to expect the movie to be incredibly amazing.
Yeah.
And I think Frozen is an incredibly amazing movie, but maybe because I saw it at the right time, and maybe
I was kind of forced to watch it.
Yeah.
Like literally, I went over to my girlfriend's house.
Yeah.
It was like my turn to watch the movie. Frozen. I'm like, God damn it! Can we just make out instead? And no, she wanted to actually watch it. It was just whatever.
You have the mic like right there. That is the worst thing. All right,
we're good. We're good. All right, wait. Back on topic.
Back to just Eddie Redmayne in the Harry Potter world. Honest thoughts. He looks like he belongs in the world. Like you see him and he looks like a wizard already. So why not?
Okay, I'm more nervous. Has J.K. Rowling confirmed that she finished the script already?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Because here's my issue. You don't cast anyone until the script is finished and you have an idea of who is gonna be what and where and how the tone of the film.
Well, then in that case, I'm pretty sure that they are done.
Unless they're done, if they're done with the script and then they cast him, okay, you have my blessing. If they're not, if J.K. isn't done with the script yet and they're just casting him so that way they have a name, no.
I'm pretty sure they're already done, but I honestly don't know, and I will not lie to you here on this podcast. But I'm pumped. We'll see how this turns out. Next news, which you might actually have better words for this than me because I'm not really knowledgeable in this topic. But Chris Pine to play Steve Trevor in the Wonder Woman solo film. What do you think?
I like it because that mainly means that we're gonna see Superman and Lois Lane together. Because here's the thing: now in DC Comics, it's a known thing. Wonder Woman and Superman are a couple. Yeah. Even in the animated films, they're a couple.
Yeah.
So with him to play Steve Trevor, that obviously means he's gonna be the love interest of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
That's a very good thing for anyone who likes the Superman, Lois Lane, Wonder Woman with some other guy kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that we're not gonna have to deal with the love. More importantly, that means we're not gonna have to deal with the love triangle in the Justice League.
Thank God. That is the last thing that DC needs right now.
A love triangle. Good God.
Yeah. The thing is that and this was like an inside scoop that came out of Schmoes a few like last week that the Wonder Woman that we're gonna see in Batman v Superman is gonna be like old, not old, but like it's like not old Wonder Woman, but like she's gonna have like a shitload of years like over her. So the solo film might be her origin story. So we might see Steve Trevor in the solo film. So he's not gonna be Batman v Superman. He's gonna be in the solo film, and the solo film we still don't know, but it might definitely be her origin story. And I'm not familiar so much with her story. I'm gonna trust you more on that topic, but the fact that this character is gonna be there good, and is Chris Pine a good choice for the character?
Chris Pine is perfect because Steve Trevor, he's kind of an arrogant douchebag, but you can't help but love him. He's kind of like Barney Stinson. Let's look at that. Barney Stinson, but cooler.
Okay.
Well, not cooler, just better.
More awesome.
More awesome, yes. Much more legendary than the guy who actually calls himself legendary.
All right.
His origin, his thing with Wonder Woman is she doesn't age. She grows to a certain point and then stops aging.
Yeah.
On the Mascara, they're protected by the Amazonian Queen, yada yada.
Yeah.
Well, in the middle of a firefight or some kind of experiment with the plane, he ends up crash landing on the Mascara. Once there, all the Amazons are, oh my God, we need to take him. Do we kill him or do we take him back? Do we kill him or do we take him back?
Yeah.
It's decided to take him back. Wonder Woman sneaks into the competition against her mother's wishes, and takes him back. That's why that's kind of like why her outfit's red, white, and blue is all American.
Yeah.
And for the Amazons, it's tradition that they don the colors of the foreign nation they're visiting.
Yeah.
So if she had visited Jamaica, well, I know what she would have worn. So she takes back Steve Trevor, and he's kind of like her lifeline to what the real world is like.
Okay.
And he teaches her a lot about man's world, because at some point she's kind of feel vindictive against man, like, oh, men are the cause of this, men are the cause of that. And he doesn't slap her, but he kind of slaps her with some truth, and it's like, wake up, lady, not all men are pieces of shit.
All right.
He's a real good balanced out kind of character. I like him. I like Chris Pine for the role, and this character being introduced is nothing but a blessing. Although I do have one issue. In one incarnation of Steve Trevor, he was a World War II pilot.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if this is an origin story, if this is going to be World War II Steve Trevor. Because Batman and Superman take place in modern day.
Yeah.
Which means that love triangle can still happen. So this is going to be an interesting thing. Because is it going to be a modern day Steve Trevor, or is it going to be a World War II?
This is just starting to sound like that movie Aloha.
Yeah! Holy shit, Bradley Cooper should have played him. No, I'm kidding. No, Bradley Cooper is too good for that role.
Probably.
Chris Pine, you're perfect for it. Bradley Cooper, take up Aquaman.
Plus he's already Rocket Raccoon, so, you know. Can't mix up those characters.
Ryan Gosling crossed roles, across the field.
Ryan Gosling?
I mean, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
He was Green Lantern, now he's Deadpool.
Yeah, but...
And Ben Affleck played Daredevil and came back for Batman.
Yeah, but for DC, all movies before Man of Steel now don't matter. Because they're not gonna. I know.
Dark Knight matters. Dark Knight matters. That's all I have to say. Dark Knight matters.
I know it does, and I prefer that's way too much. That I prefer that over Man of Steel every single second of my life, but they don't consider that anymore for the new universe. Just like Marvel doesn't consider anything before fucking Iron Man.
Which I call bullshit. I say Hulk counts, which means Marvel started off with a shitty film. I'm just saying. It counts.
Well, Marvel started before Hulk, I think.
Oh, that's true. But, God, did you see the original Fantastic Four, the OG from the 90s?
No. But did you see the original Nick Fury movie? With David Hasselhoff as Nick Fury?
I would say, the fact that David Hasselhoff is included in it, that tells me it's a no. It's a no.
Okay.
They tried to replicate Escape from LA. No, didn't work.
Okay. So Chris Pine and Steve Trevor. You.
Hey, it's Eddie approved, and they have my blessing.
All right. This I think we can talk about this for a bit. Tilda Swinton. Do you know who she is?
No, educate me.
She's this actress. I can't remember any movie that she's been up. Google her. When you see her, you'll be like, oh, that one.
Oh, what's her name?
Tilda Swinton. I'm pretty sure you've just at least seen her and.
Oh.
There it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The thing that there's been controversy is that she is eyed to play this character called the Ancient One in the new Doctor Strange movie, and the thing is that the original character in the comics was an African American male, and this woman.
Oh, now we're gonna get all racist.
And the thing is that this woman, I don't want to be racist here or anything, but she is the whitest woman I've ever seen in my life. So. I don't know.
She played the White Witch in Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah, there you go. That's from where I've seen her. Now the thing is that so I'm all for reinterpretation of characters. I'm down for reinterpretation of characters all the time. This is bringing controversy. I don't really know why. When you know we already have Black Spider-Man, we have Black Captain America, we have a female Thor.
You have a Black Captain America?
Yeah.
Where? When?
The current Captain America.
He's black?
Yeah.
God damn it!
Why?
No. I have nothing against black people. I have something against recreating a character just to fit someone else's goddamn thing. No, oh yeah, I don't want to say agenda, but yes, agenda.
I haven't read those comics with the new Captain America, but apparently it's done for a reason, and the reason is really good. I've only read something about it, but I'm not that educated. So because I'm not educated, I don't feel like I can make a judgment on it.
Black Falcon is black. Captain America is white. There's no. I don't mean to be racist here. But god damn it, stop redefining my fucking characters. Alright? I want my Thor to be a white male like Hitler's dream because he's blonde and white, blue eyes. I want my Captain America.
You want the social justice people to fucking kill us? Like, come on, man.
No, fuck him in the ear.
Fuck him in the ear. That reminded me of Scary Movie. You remember that scene?
Nope.
Do you remember the first Scary Movie?
Yes, I love that one.
You know when one of the weigh-ins, he's in the movie theater and he goes to the restroom and he sits down and there's a glory hole and he just sticks his ear in. There's a penis just coming there and he's just like, you remember that scene?
God, why'd you have to remind me of that scene, man? I couldn't forget that one goddamn part.
You remind me of it. You said fucking in the ear, so you know it's your fault.
So go to the glory hole then, all you people who think that I'm racist. I am racist, but this is besides the point.
Come on.
Okay, I'm not actually racist, but I do think that characters should stay the same and be faithful. We would go ape shit if they made Ron, Harry, and Hermione African Americans. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. We'd go ape shit if they did that.
Well, consider this Katniss from the Hunger Games in the books. She looked Native American, and they made her white in the movie. And very few people are calling shit on that. And I call shit on that because, like, I like Jennifer Lawrence. I think she was the perfect actress to portray her. But, you know,
my only issue for that, I think, is keep in mind though. I think they're doing that to keep young girls entertained because not entertained but relatable. Because
so black girls can't have a heroine? Come on.
No, I'm not saying black girls can't have a hero. I'm saying black kids can't have a hero in Captain America. You can have Black Fountain. You can have Jon Stewart, the Green Lantern. You cannot have... If they made a black Superman, we'd go ape shit.
What?
If they made a black Superman, we'd go ape shit, wouldn't we?
Probably, because... Consider this. I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert, but America has two religions. Star Wars and Superman.
I would argue Star Wars and Star Trek.
Are you saying that Star Trek is more important than Superman?
No, I'm saying that those are two. Okay, that's like... Okay, here are the religions if you're going to split it like that. Star Wars and Star Trek. Batman, Superman. DC, Marvel. Oreo, Chips Ahoy.
Can we have both? Sorry.
Can we all just get along, world?
Can we just get along, world? What I'm trying to say is that if you ask... Like maybe not... Like, I think there are more people who are fans of Star Wars that are fans of Star Trek, and for Batman and Superman, that's a close race in my opinion. But you know, yeah, if people went crazy over American Sniper, I think people would go crazy if they had a black Superman. And honestly, we don't need a black Superman. And I'm not asking there is. I'm just saying if there was one, I would be like, cool. Just like when they had a black Spider-Man, I was like, right, perfect, because you know why not. Now, we've talked about this before. Recreating a character in a different light, it's good if you have a good story to back it up. If you're just gonna tell the same story with a different color scheme, then you know it's like what we talk about remaking a movie. Like it's just completely useless. Like if you're gonna do a change. Like, give it a reason. So, Tilda Swinton playing the Ancient One, she's a fantastic actress. She is.
She's amazing.
She honest to God is. And if they wanted to make that character differently, it's because they saw something in her that she can bring to the character. So if that's the reason, perfect. If they're just doing it to cause controversy, then hey, fuck him in the ear, like you said.
I'm looking at this black Captain America. I don't like him.
Because it's black or because you like the design?
I don't like the design. I don't like that he's black. I don't like anything about him. I just don't. Sam Wilson. Wait, isn't Sam Wilson Falcon?
Yes, he's Falcon.
Wait, Falcon becomes Captain America?
Yes.
I call horse shit on that. He does not have the super serum. I'm sorry. I gotta say, fuck him in the ear. All right. So the girl, I think.
Well, here's the thing. This is a character that even people that are hardcore comic book fans don't know like
too well.
So, Guardians of the Galaxy was changed a shitload when it was made into a movie. Big Hero 6 was changed a shitload from the comic to the movie to make the movie. So, I say, hey, if you want to make a change and if it's for the better, go do it. Why not?
By all means. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the controversy is more from the fact that she's a white actress playing a black actor's role.
Yeah.
I honestly think that's the problem here.
Yeah.
But I wonder how much controversy would we hear if we heard about a black actor playing. Oh, if we had Will Smith play George W. Bush, I don't know if people would give any shits about that.
I think that's different because it's like
a historical thing.
It's a historical thing. But hey, this I have said this before and I'll say it again. Every time I hear like some bullshit about how it's a racial issue and everything, Nick Fury was white in the comics,
and he's better black.
and he's better black. So hey, can you honestly imagine fucking Hasselhoff playing right now fucking that in the Avengers?
No, he's too busy on the bathroom floor eating a sandwich or burger.
Exactly. He and I live similar lives.
That's sad.
Life in the valley, man. All right. So you know,
Does it have our blessing?
yes, 100% yes.
All right, go ahead. Go play the black guy.
All right. And I think and now we have 3 trailers that we want to talk about, and we watched them right before we started recording. 3 trailers. We're gonna start with 4.
Yeah, 4. Remember Point Break?
Oh yeah. Point Break. I haven't seen the trailer. I just saw the poster and I thought it was stupid.
Ah, okay. All right. So you have not seen the Point Break trailer, right?
Let's watch it.
Pause. And we're back.
And yeah, we're back. I just saw the Point Break trailer, and oh my god, that was bad. That was painfully bad. Look, I haven't seen the original Point Break. I'm being honest here, but I remember when the Fast and the Furious movies started coming out, they started saying that this looks like a rip-off of Point Break. This looks, and now Fast and the Furious like its own thing, and they started talking about this movie. They were like, this looks too much like Fast and Furious. Like, what's gonna copy what? What's gonna die of what? Seriously.
God. You know what's my favorite line of that whole thing?
What?
The only law that matters is gravity. What the fuck?
That guy with the long hair. What the fuck's his name?
The blonde one or the other one?
The blonde one.
Brody.
Brody. I mean, he looks like Chris Hemsworth would look if he was like super skinny. That's what he looks like. And
one ugly motherfucker.
And fucking ugly. I'm not gonna insult the movie based on this guy looks. I'm just saying that it looks really, really fucking stupid. And again, remakes. Like, well, I don't know if this movie is important. I don't know if this movie is relevant. I have no idea if it kickstarted the career of Keanu Reeves. I have no idea what the fuck this movie did when it came out. But
it was one of the building blocks on which his career was based off of. Honestly, this film, along with like Speed, The Matrix, these films are what build up Keanu Reeves. This one, and I would also say Bill and Ted's
Excellent Adventure. Yeah.
Yes, I would say these are the films that built Keanu Reeves to be the legend that we know today.
Well, I really call him legend. What did he do between The Matrix and John Wick?
Constantine, The Lake House for the Ladies. You're gonna put me on the spot here?
Yes.
God damn it.
Because those two, I saw those 2 movies. What else did he do? I don't remember anything else that he has done.
Oh, Hardball. God, that movie made me cry.
What?
Hardball.
I don't know what that is.
Is it
a baseball movie or?
Yes, but it's like inner city kids, and one of them dies, and he's a gambler. And it's pretty decent.
I'll check it out. Because honestly, all that I know is just pictures of him on the internet saying "whoa" and like that's it.
49 Ronin also.
Oh, that's right. That
was it 57 Ronin? Some 47.
40 something Ronin. Yeah.
Yeah, there's that one.
He was not bad in that movie.
Exactly. So Keanu Reeves, I would dare call him a legend. He doesn't have the. Sorry. He can act. There's no doubt about that.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just that he can get like stuck in a character, and that can be a problem. But we're not talking about Keanu Reeves. We're talking about the remake, and it looks terrible. And honestly, that's all I have to say about it. The only thing that I'll say about Keanu Reeves is that guy does not fucking age. Does he drink the water they serve on Marble? What the fuck is?
You're right. He didn't do too many things. Wait, there's Constantine, The Lake House, Street Kings was awesome. If you didn't see Street Kings, you're an idiot. That movie's awesome.
I heard it was good, but I haven't seen it.
The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Generation
I don't know. Huh. And look, John Wick 2. Yeah, John Wick 2.
TBA.
Yeah. Hey man, I can't wait for that.
Okay. Let's bring this back. So Point Break.
It's gonna suck.
It's gonna suck. Will you watch it?
No, I won't even rent that. You know what sucks though? My sister's gonna go watch it because she likes those dumb action movies.
I don't know. I don't know. There's just nothing interesting about it. I saw the trailer and there's nothing interesting about it. Like absolutely not. Like
To be fair, even the original one was kind of stupid in its premise. Like, I believe like me, these guys are surfers, robbing banks. But something somewhere in there was fire.
so it had like a charm to it or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first original had nothing but charm to it, and somehow it's like The Hangover. No one expected it to spark, but it did.
Yeah.
Or Mad Max. No one expected it to spark, but it did.
Okay.
And this film is trying to remake a film that sparked unexpectedly.
Yeah, and I don't know, just movies that became classics stay classics, and I don't know if you can channel this as a classic. I honestly got not done because I haven't seen it, but if it has people saying that if I have nothing for this movie. I have no thoughts on it, like no opinions. It just looks boring.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
Boring.
Honestly, they went too serious.
All right, that's honestly all I have on this. Do you have more?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, then let's go to Pawn Sacrifice. This trailer came out a few days ago, but I just saw it today in the morning. I'll say this again. What the fuck is that water that they say around Marvel? Because Tobey Maguire looks the same that he looked in Spider-Man. Seriously. And I'm glad to see him back because I haven't seen him do anything since, like...
The Great Gatsby? Great Gatsby was awesome.
Oh, yeah. Between this Great Gatsby and I think before that, the only thing that I saw him was in... What was the movie that was in black and white?
The Artist?
He wasn't. No, the artist was French. I doubt he was in the movie. He was in the movie that was in color in black and white with Reese Witherspoon.
No, wait, that was before. That was before Spider-Man. Yeah, Pleasantville.
Yeah, Pleasantville.
Oh, that was well before Spider-Man, dude.
Those are the roles that I remember him by. So.
He was in Brothers with Jake Gyllenhaal.
I didn't saw that one.
What? It was awesome.
It
was a pretty good war movie.
All right. Oh yeah, I remember seeing the trailers for him in a war movie, but that was it in black and white as well? Oh, okay, then that was Pleasantville. All right, so Pawn Sacrifice is the story of Bobby Fischer, and
world-renowned chess player.
Yes, and how he, and as we all know, like how he fucking disappeared, and all that shit. This trailer is one of the most intense trailers I've seen this year, and it's for a fucking chess movie. Which, hey, I like chess and everything. I like Bobby Fischer's story a lot. I've seen, I know his story, and a movie about him, great. I think it's a good idea. This smells like Oscar. I already say it is Oscar bait, because this movie is coming out like in September, so I think it's a bit early considering for Oscar season, but still. I could see it. It's an interesting idea, and it looks like a good. The trailer at least made it look really cool. Although I did like seeing him yelling, because Tobey Maguire yelling is one of the most funny things you've seen in your life. It almost looked like he was channeling Michael Shannon from Man of Steel. That I will beat you. It sounded like I will find him. So those are my thoughts. I think it will be great.
It looks the equivalent of a war film. You're right. When you told me right before, it's like this trailer's intense.
Yeah.
It looks incredibly intense. This film, Tobey Maguire has another opportunity to break out from the Spider-Man shadow.
Yeah.
I think he did so in The Great Gatsby, but he never followed up. I'm hoping this film succeeds and he can follow up.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to say other than I have high hopes for this film. I will be there on opening night.
Maybe not opening night, but I will definitely give this a watch. The other one was the end of the tour.
The most depressing ending to How I Met Your Mother ever.
Yeah.
You go first, and then I'll tell them my thoughts.
Jason Segel and Jesse Eisenberg star in this movie. Segel plays David Foster Wallace, which is the author of Infinite Jest and other great novels. And it's about a week that this guy is interviewing him. He's writing a piece on him. He's played by Jesse Eisenberg. And the tagline of the movie is, imagine the greatest conversation you've ever had, which I think is absolutely perfect for this movie. I really like his story, and yeah, go ahead. That's a sonic screwdriver from Doctor Who. Yeah, go bananas on it. I'm really excited for this movie, mainly because I want to see Jason Segel doing something serious. Because I buy him as a funny actor, I buy him as a producer, as a director, as a songwriter, as everything. But as a drama star, I'm all for it because I love seeing comedic actors doing serious roles, like Steve Carell when he did Foxcatcher, and
that film was good.
Yeah, that film was good, and hell, even Will Smith doing Pursuit of Happiness. Comedic actors, when they can make a drama film and make it work, excellent. I say go to it. This has nothing to do with it, but they're gonna make another Steve Jobs movie. Do you see about this?
I heard about it.
With Michael Fassbender as Steve Jobs and Seth Rogen, he's gonna play Steve Wozniak. So another comedian playing a serious character.
What was Jonah Hill for that role?
Eating.
Hey man.
Or hanging out with Brad Pitt.
No, he hangs out a lot with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, he has to. So, if he doesn't, then who else will?
I just realized something. He always hangs out with the guy who gets all the women. I wonder if he gets some good seconds. Yeah, he hangs out with Leo. He hangs out with Channing Tatum. He hangs out with Brad Pitt sometimes.
Yeah, but Brad Pitt doesn't get seconds. I think he's pretty okay with the woman that he has.
That doesn't mean women don't try. And when they fail, they need somewhere to cry, and then right there is Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill, you are living a dream.
You piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Yo, good for you though. I don't want to hate on you, Jonah Hill. I like you, Jonah Hill.
Yeah, you were. Remember when that demon fucked you? This is the end. Amazing.
Your one stumble was the sitter, but after that, good job.
Yeah. So another tour. What do you think about seeing Jason Segel as something serious?
I like it. I knew when I would watch How I Met Your Mother, I knew he had the pedigree to do it. I knew he had the acting chops to do it.
Yeah.
It was very obvious that this guy, he could play multiple roles. He had a very Will Smith-ish kind of thing going where he can very easily flip.
Yeah.
So although I do have a theory about the film itself, as far as Jason Segel playing the serious role, by all means.
Yeah. You saw like all of How I Met Your Mother? Like you saw all of it? Or you saw some parts?
I saw several episodes. I never actually sat down and watched the whole series. That's just because I'm not that big of a fan.
Yeah.
But if it's on Lifetime or if it's on like whatever channel I'm watching, I'll watch it.
Yeah, because here's the thing. He has good chops to do it. There's two episodes that are like on a series of episodes, and spoilers, but it's his dad in the show dies, and when he gets the reaction, he has to play all that, and then the whole episode of the funeral, it kills you. Like his character in the show, he's so full of life and he's so fun, and then when you see those episodes where he is just so dead and so devastated, he pulls it off. So the fact that he can do both really funny and really serious, I think go for it. I think he's a perfect choice to play Wallace. Plus, this is a guy that is so interesting to watch. Like his passing was so sad, and the fact that he gets to come not in the mainstream, but like being like more people that to discover him. Perfect, because I think his writing is really good and really interesting. So that's the end. That's the end of the tour.
Oh, well, actually, I had a real quick theory.
Go.
I think the end of the tour really takes place after the ending of How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Marshall and Lily's child, something bad happened to the child, and Lily committed suicide. So now Marshall, for the sake of Lily and the child, has to continue living on a good life and has to try and live a happy life and be a good man. That's where he meets the creator of Facebook, and they have to go on a self-finding journey. Marshall and what's the name of the guy who made Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg?
No. Mark and Marshall have to go on a little road trip together to find themselves and realize that they can't be complete douchebags or that they have to get over their past. What do you think?
That is a movie that would win every award in the world. And I would totally watch that. And that's great that you bring that up, because obviously How I Met Your Mother didn't have a sad enough ending. So, it obviously needed that dark spot. Have you seen the ending?
Yes. Yeah, I've refused to watch it. I've seen several still photos of it. I've seen several videos, those clips.
Look, How I Met Your Mother, in my opinion, is the perfect binge watch show. It's a show that it's perfect to watch from beginning to end, like binge watching it, because every episode it's one giant thing. So it works perfectly. And when I first started watching it, so someone told me like, dude, this show is funnier than Friends, and I said there is no show funnier than Friends. And then I started watching it, and I'm like, okay, this show is funny. And I kept watching it. Okay, this show it's really funny. And then like halfway, I was like, this show is as funny as Friends. And then by the end, I was like, this show is funnier than Friends. I saw the ending, and this show, like if I had to make like a top 10 shows, this would be like number 7. Like it went from being like number 2 to being like number 7. Like,
dude, you know what? You just made me realize.
what?
Friends and How I Met Your Mother are the same show.
I've seen a lot of theories on that. I call bullshit because they are honestly different. Friends, it's more about what happens each day, and How I Met Your Mother has like an actual storyline that follows in a source episode, and it has a reason and gets callbacks. Like there are things that work better for every show, and so yeah, this theory about the characters are the same. They're honestly not. Like honestly, like just sit down and watch the fucking show, and believe me, they're not.
Phoebe and Joey, Barney Stinson, guy who's full of himself, who's sex crazed, but who always wants to be single. Tell me that's not Phoebe and Joey.
I think they both settle down at some point. Joey gets to his own show, and Phoebe gets married to Ant-Man. But
hey man, good for her. He can shrink and he can get as big as she wants, so good for her. I think that's what she needs.
I don't try to make this show a sex thing, but go crazy.
Thank you. Okay, and Marshall and Lily? Yeah, that's Chandler and Monica. Thank you.
Nah, they're different.
No.
They're honestly got different.
Robin is Jennifer Aniston, and
No.
Ted is what's his face? Ross. Yes.
Nah.
Yes. Think about how the characters interact with each other. Also,
I've seen a lot of theories and posts and everything on that. I honestly don't buy on that. I think they're honestly got really different.
We agree to disagree. Next trailer.
All right, next trailer. My most anticipated movie of the summer, which is Paper Towns. What do you think? Because new trailer came out today, and what do you think?
Well, we all know you love it. I was very much on the fence, more towards the negative side of it from the first trailer.
Yeah.
The second trailer has given me something to actually bite on. Because now I get an idea. Okay, now I have an idea what the film's about. I love the change of pace in the trailer itself.
Yeah, because it starts as one of those teen movies of we're young and we're gonna go egg houses and all that shit, and then it changed tones into where is she? Like
I'm kind of curious if the author, whoever wrote that film, was having a really, really good month, and then the month went to shit. So so it completely changed the tone of the book.
Yeah.
But it was shockingly. The trailer actually got me into the film. I'll probably gonna go watching it on opening weekend with my girlfriend. But the trailer, it surprised me. It gave me a good summary of what's happening. The thing that I'm kind of scared of though is that did it give me too much?
Here's the thing. When I saw the first trailer, I thought it gave an impression of what the movie was gonna be, but then also it gave the impression that the movie is supposed to give you so that it can tackle you with that ending. I don't want to give anything away, but consider this: Paper Towns is Gone Girl for teenagers. Consider it. That's just if you want to see it in a way, consider Paper Towns as Gone Girl for teenagers. But with a less depressing ending.
Have you seen the honest trailer of Gone Girl?
No.
Alright guys, we're going to pause for a second. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Just uno minuto and stop.
Alright.
And we're back.
Okay.
So we saw the Gone Girl trailer.
Honest trailer. I stand by it. I think Paper Towns is a really, really interesting look in people. Like Paper Towns is a good it's a study on how we see people and how they see us and how we see each other, because the message of the book and in the film as well will be how one of the quotes of the book, which is how a treacherous thing to believe that a person is more than a person, and how we owe them the justice of treating them as what they are instead of what we believe they are. And the way that we see each other is not the same way that other people see ourselves and how we see ourselves. And this book, it managed to leave that message so clearly and at the same way so simple that I think it's perfect. So if they're translating to a movie, and the author John Green, he was really attached to the project. He was an executive producer and he was there on set. He actually has a cameo, which I can't wait because he's one of my favorite people in the world. So seeing him in the movie would be great. And so I'm really excited for this movie. And what this trailer added that the other ones hadn't was that this brought in a lot of the comedy. because it is a funny ass book. The thing about John Green is that you can be laughing out loud in one page and then crying on the next one.
Uh-huh.
And this story doesn't make you cry. So if you think that, oh, I cry with Fault in Our Stars, so I'm gonna cry with this one, you're not going to, unless you're extremely weak. But this is honestly, this is a mystery movie. It's a mystery flick. So, but it's also really funny. One of Q's friends, his name is Ben. He's so fucking funny.
Is the one that wants to do his mom?
Yeah. But seriously, like I think the fact that the actor that's playing him, he looks like he's 12, and they're supposed to be 16. But like I prefer that over 20-year-olds playing 16-year-olds. So
yeah,
perfect. They're actually their actual age, so perfect. So, but yeah, I think the movie had the book has really funny scenes, and those good scenes were in the trailer. And that just tells me that a good chunk of most of it will be in the movie. So I'm really excited for this movie, and I fucking can't wait for July 24th.
Awesome.
And that's the end. I just wanted to do a quick review on something else. We are the Film Buffs Anonymous. We review films, but one thing that we wanted to bring up, because this is related to a film, Southpaw. And we talk about this. We talk about how Eminem was initially attached to the project and how Jake Gyllenhaal now took over, and Eminem gave him his blessing and everything. Eminem made a song for Southpaw. It's called Phenomenal. It is horrible. We are not music reviewers, but it is.
I'm an Eminem fan.
But we as Eminem fans. It is horrible, and sorry.
Dude,
Yeah.
You know what would have been good?
Yeah.
Okay, on his on the Shady 15 album,
Yeah.
he re-released a version of Lose Yourself, the original version, the scratch version of Lose Yourself.
Yeah.
Before he did the amazing, awesome one that destroyed every single record that any rapper ever had ever.
Exactly.
The Oscar-winning song.
Yeah.
He re-released Lose Yourself, but it was the original version that he made. He should have waited for this movie to re-release that version of Lose Yourself.
It would have
because
been
it's an amazing version of the song. It's still damn good.
Yeah. You remember how, and I had bringing this example, but do you remember the 50 Shades of Grey trailer? How it used a Beyonce song?
Yes.
But they slowed it down, and it's Beyonce singing it, but it's a slowed down, toned down version that's supposed to bring a sexy vibe. And say what you say about 50 Shades of Grey, it sucked as a movie, it sucked as a book. The soundtrack is not bad. And it pains me to say that because it's honest to God not bad.
I never saw the movie.
Well, the soundtrack is not bad.
Did you see the movie?
Yeah.
My girlfriend won't let me.
Your girlfriend is doing you a favor.
Really?
Yeah, it is terrible.
It's the new Twilight, man. Let's call it what it is here. It's the new Twilight for a new generation of morons. All the morons that grew up watching Twilight that loved it.
Yeah.
They're now loving 50 Shades of Grey. They're like, oh, Edward and Bella, they never really gone.
That's just.
That's besides the point. I'm sorry.
Besides the point, I know.
Okay, so Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. It's a horrible song. It's horrible, horrible. And I'm just saying that Southpaw was looking so great that.
Does this song really hurt it?
I don't know if it's hurting it, but it's not helping it. It's like I'm not gonna say that music makes the film, but I am gonna say that it plays a good part in it. Like there are scores that become even more well known than their actual movies. So this is not the score. This is just a theme song attached to it. But I'm not gonna say it turned me down from the movie. But I'm just saying that if I hadn't been a fan, I wouldn't have started right now. So I'm still gonna watch Southpaw. But I'm just saying that Eminem, as cool of a guy as he is, he could have made a better song for this. I mean, seriously, for a story about boxing, he could have done way better.
Honestly, you know what other song he's done that might have been perfect for this? Legacy. Legacy, the Lose Yourself demo version. He has a laundry list of songs he could just re-release for the film. He didn't have to make a new one. It's just or Paper Airplanes 2 with B.O.B.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he has so many choices. He didn't have to do this. He didn't have to, and he shouldn't have. And I'm a huge Eminem fan. I buy every album. Eminem is literally the only artist where I legally buy his album. I'm not gonna say other artists' names because I don't want to get sued, but he's the only artist I legally buy his album. There's a reason for that.
Did you buy the Recovery album?
Yes,
I'm so sorry for you.
The Recovery. This is a fight to be had off this show. Fuck you. Recovery was awesome.
Recovery was not awesome.
Recovery, Cold Wind Blows was freaking hilarious. White Trash Party. No, White Trash Party. Not Afraid was great. Love the Way You Lie has to be.
Have you honestly listened to Not Afraid? Like honestly sit down and listen to it, and I honestly thought that it was good. Because I sit down and I listen to it, and I think this is so fucking cheesy, and it's not.
No. Kelly Clarkson does the cheesy version of those kinds of songs.
No. Like Eminem can make great pump up anthems. Till I Collapse, Lose Yourself,
Berserk.
They're great songs, but Not Afraid, it's the weak ass weenie version of those songs. Because if it had a beat, that would pump you up. If it had lyrics, that would pump you up. That I think he made that song more for himself than it did for his fans, and it's weak. It's weak as fuck. And we got a topic because we talk movies here, but we had to have this discussion.
Not Afraid. The reason why people love it, not just because it's a good anthem. It's a good like workout song. Honestly, it's a song about another human being. It's a song about another person, another thing, another breathing human being, and he's talking about his issues. That's why Not Afraid was so good. Phenomenal. He's just talking shit, and he's not doing a very good job of doing it.
Yeah. Now that we're talking songs, just one quick thing. I finally saw fucking. I mentioned it earlier. I saw 47, and everyone was telling me, dude, you're gonna cry with the ending. Dude, you're gonna cry with the ending. Dude, you're gonna cry with this ending. I saw the ending. I cried. I shed one tear. I'm honest. I shed a tear because yes, it's sad. I do miss Paul Walker and everything, but that song killed the mood.
Really? How?
It killed the mood because it starts with piano and it's so beautiful, and that guy Charlie Puth starts singing, and falsettos are hit or miss for me, but that was working for me. And then you hear like, oh, I can't wait until I see you again and all that, and then you hear, yeah, I can't wait, I can't believe you met me here with my hoes and everything. Like Wiz Khalifa fucking ruined that moment. Like just like you could have just put the instrumental or just put the chorus of the song, but why it killed the mood right there. And yeah, I was invested in that moment. That scene with him on the beach with his kid and his wife, beautiful. Him walking, they're two driving away and they're driving different directions, beautiful. Rap killed it. It killed the scene for me, and I was into it.
I would argue that the second verse of that song deserved to be in the film. The first verse, I don't remember which verse was in the film, which Wiz Khalifa verse was in the film.
The worst thing is that it's just like two lines of him rapping and then back to the chorus. Like, why would you even put that? Like, just leave the chorus in.
But like the part where he goes, and a bond turns into like
bond or something. Yeah, left me here with my hoes. I'm here smoking by myself. Or whatever fucking shit.
No. He does not mention smoking. He does not mention hoes.
I know, but it's just you hear Wiz Khalifa and that's what I hear, honestly.
Wiz Khalifa, honestly, this is one of the only songs I can say he actually did good. The last good song he did was
Work Hard, Play Hard.
No, hell no. Okay. It was with Snoop Dogg and Bruno Mars. What was it? So What We Get. Young, Wild and Free. That was the last good song.
And you know what was a good song? Because that song was fucking honest. Like hey, if you're about weed, just sing about weed. Like don't do a song called Roll Up and don't let it be about weed. Come on. And I don't even smoke weed, but like. Just do what you know. Don't pretend to be something else. Come on.
That second verse, though, his second verse in that song was pretty damn deep.
I honestly never got to the second verse. I started listening to it and I'm like, you know what? Is there a solo version? There was, and I just kept with that. There's a version of him singing the chorus and the verse, and that's just better.
Really?
Like just.
Oh, I'm gonna listen to that right now.
Charlie Puth, just listen to that, and that's better. But hey, we could actually, we're 1:20 here. We could give like a good 5 minutes just talking about music and film. Just this that we've heard. That was nice.
That's not bad.
That wasn't bad. One thing about Furious 7 was that it was immediately after watching it, I went back and listened to the part of the podcast where I left the room so you could talk about the movie. It's not like, okay, what the fuck? It's not like, okay, what the fuck did I miss? And I agree with most of it. I think that The Rock was underused. I feel like he could have done more. But I honestly really fucking liked Jason Statham in this role. I honestly really fucking liked him. I thought it was stupid that he didn't die at the end, but other than that, I really liked him. I mean, he was playing the same character he does in every movie, but like I said before, do what you know.
I love that one. I love that one line that The Rock told him. Yeah. You think this can hold me? Yeah, 30 feet of concrete and steel. And on the other side, my fist and a body bag. Yeah. Start digging, boy.
I will say the scene, my favorite scene in the entire movie, and people might judge me because it's not the ending, but that one scene when the whole FBI and Vin Diesel and Paul Walker get into where Jason Statham is, and he's just sitting down eating dinner. Laughed my ass off.
Really?
Because just the idea of Jason Statham just sitting down having dinner, just calmly by himself, somehow makes me laugh. Like seeing tough guys doing really calm things makes me laugh so much. Just seeing that, just them like, can I at least finish? It was great.
You know what would have been hilarious?
What?
If they had either the bad guy from like the second or third transporter show up and be like, it's him.
That wouldn't be bad, but
Audi should have sponsored that film so that he could have driven his transporter vehicle.
Wouldn't be bad. Hey, that scene when they jump from tower to tower in the cars, that is the most batshit insane that this series has done. That is the most batshit insane, and I loved every second of it. I've said this before. These movies became good when they became batshit insane, and there's talks about an 8-1.
Oh, they confirmed it. They confirmed it.
Well, I don't want it.
Me neither.
I think it's fucking stupid. I thought this was a perfect ending, even if it ended with a fucking Wiz Khalifa song. But
this is Goodwill Hunting good ending.
Yeah, like it's an honest to God. That ending when they're driving in different directions, it's perfect. Whoever thought of that, perfect. And I read that Vin Diesel said that Fast and Furious 7 was for Paul. Fast and Furious 8 will be from Paul. I have no idea what the fuck that means, and I've learned to just not trust what Vin Diesel says outside of his characters, because he said that Furious 7 will get Best Picture, which is fucking, hey, Vin Diesel, I know that you can punch me and everything, and I would probably applaud you for that.
He'll beat you. He beat the shit out of you in tree form.
Yeah, but honestly, get your hair out of your ass. Come on, that's not true. Oh, come on. Yes, it was a fine movie, but come on, no.
It does not deserve that spot. It
will not win Best Picture.
If it's not even nominated, we are gonna lose complete faith in the Academy.
Yeah, I mean we've had our ups and downs with the Academy, but come on, no. Also, one thing about Vin Diesel, how come he's so buff but he still has a double chin? How the fuck does that happen?
No, because he's thick. He's not buff. He's thick.
Yeah,
There's a difference.
Yeah, but how the fuck is he he's so fucking big and everything, but how? Okay.
He's thick.
Thick like a tree.
Yeah.
Look at the Groot.
Hey, I see what you did there.
Okay.
Right, so
I think that's the end of the show. That was Oh wait.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. All right. So this is the comeback.
Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for weeks.
We've been here for weeks. Yeah. But this is so doing this again was great. Do you think we could make it again next week or?
Oh yeah. We'll find free time. We want to hopefully either do it every Monday or every Tuesday, just so that we can be consistent.
Yeah, because
we will be back.
Because we're back and we're here to stay. So
so long as you have a green card, we will continue. He's in silence.
I'm usually the one that says the jokes. I've never had people say them to them, but perfect. I'm down for it. Well, I am Chema.
I'm Eddie.
And thank you so much and have a good night.